Hi, Niall from Drummond Golf. Sharpen up your short game and save is our motto here in August. And one of the key components to your short game are your wedges. So the three main components to the wedges is the loft, the bounce and the grooves. So the loft here, that's going to decide on the type of ball flight that you're going to have and the distance that it's going to create. So generally you'll find a gap wedge will sit between the gap of your pitching wedge and your sand wedge, and they're going to be anywhere between 48 degrees and 52 degrees. It's going to depend. Sand wedges are going to generally be between 54 and 56, and then lob wedges are usually 58 to 60, and some even now are 64 and right up to 68. So come on down to Drummond Golf and they'll be able to make sure you get the right loft to suit the iron set and the type of shots that you want to play. Now the next main thing obviously is the grooves. Now the grooves, they work very much in the same way that your car tyre does with the road. Now your car tyre with the grooves disperses the water and the debris away from the road so you can get traction. Club face does the same thing. The more traction you can get on the ball, the more spin that you can generate and the better stopping distance that you've got on the green, which hopefully will get you closer to the hole and save you some shots. So the final component is the bounce. So what is the bounce? Well, the bounce is how much in degrees you have of the club from the leading edge to the back end or the sole of the club. Now this is a low bounce, this is only 4 degrees, and you can see when it sits down here that there's not a lot of space between the leading edge and the ground. So that essentially is going to allow you to get under the ball. Now I'll show you a high bounce club. Now this has got 14 degrees, so this would be in the sand wedge. And you can see here when that sits down, there's a lot more space between the leading edge and the ground, which means that you're going to have to come down quite steeply, or you might be playing from a fluffy lie. And that's the key component to choosing the bounce of your club. So generally speaking with bounce, if you've got quite a shallow plane of attack and you play from tight lies, you're going to need some low bounce clubs in your bag. Obviously, if you have quite a steep angle of attack and you play from fluffy lies, you're going to need a high bounce. Now, as you know, on golf courses, you've got varying degrees of lies. So that's why you're going to need to have some versatility with your wedges in your bag. So make sure you get yourself down to your nearest Drummond Golf store, and the guys and girls there will help you choose the right makeup, the right selection of lofts, the correct bounce for you that's going to suit the type of course and swing that you have. So to encourage you to come down to Drummond Golf, Drummond Club members have got an awesome deal on 3 wedges. Now we've got the Cleveland 588 RTX wedge, we have the Wilson Staff FG Tour wedge, and we have the Powerbuilt Air Force One satin wedge. Now if you're a Drummond Club member and you buy any 2 of these, or any 2 of these, or any 2 of these, you get a third absolutely free. Now don't worry, if you're not a Drummond Club member, when you come in you can sign in on the day, anytime, lifetime membership for $39.95, and you still get this fantastic offer. Now come on down to Drummond Golf, sharpen your short game, and we can help you save.